Okay, I think it's recording. So, hello everyone. I think it's been a while since I did a live update, and for those of you who care, welcome. I'm gonna share a couple things, and we'll see where it goes. I'm not sure how long the video is gonna be. Might be 5 minutes, or 2 minutes, or 10 minutes, or even an hour. Who knows? Who knows? It depends how much I have to say. But yeah, I mean, there's no structure to this, so let's just begin with whatever am thinking about right now. And well, I guess we can just start off with I have some tomatoes over here. I've just been eating these because I feel like, oop, I want to have some hydration, but I don't really feel like drinking much water. I want to just have something else in replacement. So I was thinking, why not a tomato? You know, I mean, it works. It still hydrates me. So yeah. But anyway, I'm back at home in my apartment, and it's around, what is it? It's 11:32 p.m. Just finished work. I started work at 2 p.m. I finished at 10. Got home recently, and I'm really tired, to be honest. I have a little bit of a headache, so I don't know how long I'm really gonna be talking for, because my head is exploding, and it would ideally be smart for me to sleep. But I don't know. I just feel like I have something to get off my chest. I gotta also clear things up with myself, because I don't think I haven't been locked in recently, and that's something that bothers me. And I feel like a good way to address this is by talking to the camera, because when I talk to the camera, it also helps me with my awareness. I feel like I'm really uncovering things when I just speak. It just helps me understand my own thoughts. So yeah, on that topic, or on that note, I don't really feel satisfied with my life currently. There are multiple reasons why that could be. Things don't always go the way you want them to. Things could always go better. So you either live a life with acceptance and reject improvement, or you choose to improve, but then at the cost of inner peace. Because when you're constantly seeking improvement and adaptation and evolution in whatever sense, you're never going to be satisfied, because it's impossible to be satisfied when you're so keen on improving an aspect of your life, right? So yeah, that's the stage I'm in. At least I'm aware. At least I'm aware of the fact that I'm not happy and I want to improve. That's a good problem to have, right? However, what a bad problem to have would be is to not take action, regardless of you wanting something. So I want to improve many different aspects of my life, but I'm not doing it. Why not? It's very strange. So I want it, but I don't want it. Do I not want it enough? Do I want it enough to think about it, but not enough to take action on it? So it's a very interesting thing. But yeah, I think I'm just going to be completely transparent here, okay? Financially, not doing the best. Could be doing so much better, but I'm not. And I think I'm really going to change this, because I'm sick of it. And I'm in such a great position to improve my financial well-being. I'm not taking action on it too much. I used to, and now not really. So that has to change, but we'll definitely talk about that later in the video. There are a few other things. For example, it still annoys me that I lost a lot of my planche progress. It's because of my injury, my wrist injury, which, by the way, I mean, as you can see, it's so much better, but it's still painful. There's still many things I cannot do without pain. So, yeah. And this wrist injury happened in December, midway through December, before Christmas. And ever since then, I think around 4 or 5 months have passed, and it's still painful. I just started training planche again recently, and it was going good until now. I developed a pain in my right side. So in my right arm, I have a terrible pain, and I don't know how the heck did it even happen. I don't understand. It's really stupid. And this pain doesn't only hurt in planche or push, it hurts in front lever. So I can't even train front lever. I can't train front lever. Like even a normal front lever hold hurts me. Can't do sats, can't do any of that. So this just leaves me with the question, like, what am I even doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Right? Like, okay, sure, it stops me in planche. I'm used to being stopped in planche. I make crazy progress and then something happens because for some reason it would be too overpowered if I had both, right? So God just doesn't want me to have a planche, right? But now you're gonna take my front lever away as well? Really? Well, my whole entire persona is front lever. Front lever main. That's my account. That's me. That's my identity. You're gonna strip it away from me? I can't even train front lever? What am I supposed to do? Train pull-ups? Am I gonna become an endurance athlete? Come on. So, yeah, it's pretty stupid. I can't do much about it unless I just pin myself with BPC, take some peptides, and then heal, recover really quickly, and then keep going. But then again, do I want to go down that path? I don't know. I mean, worst comes to worst, I mean, I'll probably just start pinning myself. But, nah, I don't think so. Yeah, so that's that. It's pretty unfortunate. Can't do much about it. I'm just gonna keep grinding. And then whatever happens, happens. Usually when I want to forget about my struggles, issues, all that stuff, I have other things I like to do. I like playing games. I used to be a gamer before I was a calisthenics athlete. I used to play a lot of Mobile Legends. For those of you who don't know, I was a Fanny main, and that's also where the main idea came from, because I always used to main one thing or one character in any game I played. Even if I had a skin, right, that I used, that was the only skin I used. I was very, very one trick with my mentality. The play style I did, it was all just one type, one thing, one singular thing, and I was just spamming that over and over again. So yeah, I was a Fanny main. I'm not gonna explain it because, well, if you know, you know. If you don't, then get to know. But yeah, so I played that. I played some Valorant. I played so many other games. I also liked playing, obviously, like Red Dead. Red Dead was actually pretty fun. Baldur's Gate 3, that was also pretty fun. I completed Baldur's Gate 3 after like 80 hours, 90 hours. So yeah, I mean, there's many things I like to do, even if I'm not training. Oh, and by the way, I forgot the most important one. I'm a rhythm gamer. I play rhythm games quite a lot. I don't play Osu standard too much. It's not my favorite. I'm not bad at it though. My aim is pretty good, whether it comes to shooters or just, well, standard. But I play Mania mostly, or mainly. 4 key, 7 key, mainly 7 key. I like 7 key. Yeah, pretty fun. So when I'm having a rest day or like a recovery day, I just play Osumania. Get better at that too. Because I always told myself, if I never become good at calisthenics, I just want to become good at rhythm games, right? So I just want to be good at something. I have a hunger to get better. And I think that's pretty important to have in anything. That drive to get better. That drive to just improve no matter what. It's like, why do you want to get better? I don't know. I just want to get better, you know? Just want to get stronger. For no particular reason. I just want to do it for fun. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. FIBO was just, well, I don't even know what I want to say. I wanted to talk about FIBO, but I didn't structure my sentence properly. I wanted to say that FIBO is over now. It was fun. I went with a group of friends and we rented out an Airbnb. It was 30 euros a night for me and for each of us. And we stayed for 5 nights, so that's around 150 euros. Yeah, I mean, this is a great time. Except I got sick. I got sick during FIBO. Because I got there on Wednesday, 12 a.m., like lunchtime, around lunchtime to 1 a.m. 1 a.m. What? 1 p.m. Not 1 a.m. Sorry, I'm brain dead. It's almost midnight here. Anyway, yeah, we got there around lunch, and then we did a home sesh at Yair's house, which is another friend of mine. He's a front upper guy as well. So we had the training session at his place. I was actually planning to do only Grease the Groove, but I ended up doing a little bit more than Grease the Groove. It was actually a full session, so well done to me. So yeah, we did that, and then on Thursday it was already the first day of FIBO. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all 4 days passed. It really just got terrible in terms of my sickness around the weekend. So Saturday it was like, it was getting worse. Sunday it was definitely getting worse. I started having a scratchy throat, and then my nose started blocking up. Ugh, horrible. And actually, to this moment now, by the way, it's a whole week after FIBO. A whole week after FIBO, and my nose is just clearing up properly. You see, I can breathe, but it's like really, it's like a really big struggle. So yeah, so I'm recovering from that. I definitely feel strong. Like I feel like I have power. I just can't use it because I'm injured. And my ego tells me to train. My ego tells me just do it. But no, I literally can't, because the moment I touch the bar, I'm gonna feel the pain, and it's gonna be so terrible. And it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I need to control myself. I need to just distract myself with something else. And this is where my big idea came in. And this is where we're gonna go into the finance side of things. I am broke. I need to make a living. And currently, yeah, I'm in my gym receptionist job full time, but I don't want to be for too long. I want to transition to full-time calisthenics coach. You know, I want to make my living with calisthenics coaching. And I think that's very reasonable, very possible. My friends are doing it. There's no reason why I couldn't do it. But I have this inner fear that I am not enough and I don't feel like I can coach people. I have this inner self-doubt. It sucks because I know it's not true. I shouldn't be listening to it because I've gotten to a really good level in front lever and in calisthenics in general. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to coach people. In fact, I know I can. I've got really good information. It's true that it may be higher level than people might be able to comprehend, because for me these days training is more mental than physical. So I preach more about the mental side of things than the physical. But still, there's so much things I can share, and I feel like it's worth something. But then again, I'm just afraid that people will think badly of me, like, oh, he's trying to sell his coaching or whatever. But then now I think about it, and it's like, who cares? I mean, if people are really gonna hate me for trying to make a living, like an honest living from coaching, then they're not real friends or like real supporters, you know? There's a lot of freeloaders on social media where they think they can just get everything for free. And that's just not how it works. Me, for example, I paid so much money in the past for learning things, just investing in myself. I was always either buying books, I was buying like a course maybe from a person, a program, just to understand things more. It's all just investment in yourself, and I feel like there's no limit on how much you can spend on improving yourself or just learning. There's no limit, because whatever you take in, it's going to turn into an output, which is just going to give you more input in the end. So it's just like a nice little circle. It's a loop, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna start coaching. I don't care what others think. I'm just gonna brush it away. Doesn't matter. I'll start coaching. Whoever wants the coaching will take the coaching. If you don't want the coaching, don't get it. You're not obligated to get it. I will offer it, and for those who want it, will get it. For those who don't want it, will not get it. Very simple. That's how I want to operate. So that's that. So I'm either gonna announce coaching today or tomorrow. I'm just gonna make an Instagram story and just say, hey guys, I'm taking on, like, I don't know, 5 people. And that's how I would want to do it anyway. I want to take on 5 people. Not anymore, because I want to see how I can handle 5 people at first. And yeah. By the way, one thing people need to understand is that when it comes to coaching, it's like, yeah, like I'm accountable for my students and the fact that they keep focused. But you gotta understand that as a student, you also need to be accountable for yourself, because if you're not willing to improve and stay consistent, stay locked in on something that you're now invested in, that's your own fault. I could give you as much help as you could possibly need, but if you don't utilize it, you don't take it to heart and do something with it, you will never amount to anything. You will never get anywhere. You're just going to be stuck in the same place, complaining the same way to different people. Don't be one of those people who goes into every athlete's DMs and is like, yo, bro, can you give me some tips, bro? Like, how many tips do you want? How much do you seek? What do you want? We have all given you the information. We have all told you what to do. And all you're doing is asking other people constantly, again and again and again, what do I do? What do I do? We've told you what to do. Do it. Why are you trying to find different ways of doing things? Why are you trying to find a secret method? There is no secret method. There is no secret method. Stop asking people the same things. I've answered it. They've answered it. Once they've answered it, you come to me, you ask me, and I give you the same answer, and then you're like, oh, but the other guy said the same thing. Well, of course they said the same thing. Why do you think why do you think they said the same thing? I can't even speak anymore. Why do you think they said the same thing? They said the same thing because maybe it's a fact. Maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's a fact. Maybe you're just insane. Like, you can't process information. So sorry, I went off on a little bit of like a tangent or whatever, but what I'm trying to say is, take my coaching. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, by the way. Take it. But yeah, that's that. I know I can make this work. Very simple, not difficult at all. So yeah. And I guess another thing would be, well, merchandise. I have, I don't know why I said I had. I still have a hoodie that has me doing a sat on it. I would like to extend a little bit in terms of like maybe add like a text on the back as well. And then I'd like to make that into merch. And a lot of people asking, like, where is the merch? Like, we've been waiting months for this. And I'm so sorry, guys. It's just, I'm so lost with everything. I've become a procrastinator, very lazy and unbothered. I know I could have done so much progress with this stuff, but I just haven't. So I promise I'm gonna lock in, because I don't have another choice. Eventually, my 1-year contract in this apartment is gonna be over, and trust me when I say this, I do not want to stay another year in this place. I do not want to stay another year. I'm gonna go crazy if I stay another year here. I cannot do it. I need to move closer. I need to move into the city. I need to move into the 5th district. That's where I need to be, not here in the 8th. This is not where I belong. I'm gonna go crazy here. I promise you I will. So I just have to find a way to get out of here. And it doesn't actually cost a lot. It's you can get fairly decent priced apartments in the 5th district. You just gotta look a little bit. But then again, I don't even know where my contract papers are for this place. This place is a mess. I'm a mess. Since my head is a mess, my surroundings are a mess. You can't see it right now, but my room is a mess. It's terrible. And it's like, being an adult is not easy. I need to get used to this. This is completely cooked. But yeah, look. I'm just gonna lock in. It's time. It's time. Yeah. Well, I don't know what else I want to say for now. I just thought I would get this off of my chest. I don't know what title I'm gonna give to this video. Something probably. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, 21 minutes into the video, then you're a legend, you're awesome. And if you haven't, well, then I guess you won't hear this part. So yeah, thanks for watching once again, and I'm gonna go eat my tomatoes and then go to sleep. So stay tuned for more content. Bye guys, good night.